That's the team we're gonna cheer.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ready to get this game started. Here's Adam McPherson. And we're off from Acrisure. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. Viking 18. Let's go.
Setting up to throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Burrow's first play going to the air. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. So they'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
On 1, ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut. 180. 180.
They send a receiver in motion right. Cuts it to the right, and he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
at their own 24-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 1-point game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
I'm fine, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's get set. Can. Stop.
Motion the slot man right.
Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. Has it downfield, it's Chase. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Stop. 180. 11. 11. Stop.
Sticking in the air, and it's Burrow. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Again, this is Mitchell. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Turn up. Kill, turn up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
12. 11 MT.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits his running back. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
I'm one, ready?
2nd down now. They need 7.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Right, 80, 11 Thomas.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He completes it in traffic. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
And the Bengals 1st down. A gain of 11.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
I'm one, ready?
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Here we go.
They've got a first to begin the frame. Burrow on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Right, 80, 12.
To the air again, it's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Right, 80, 11. 11.
To throw again, it's Burrow. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here we go. 11, 11. Wide 80. 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, tight. Stop.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Absolutely fires this one right side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cade's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Defense there to contain things as he tried to get it outside. No yards for him on second down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1 brings up third down and 11.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go now. Pack the 60. Pack the 60. Let's go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
The Steelers set to punt it. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, Wide 80. Wide shot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation. And if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action.
Get set. Cut.
Line up the design keeper. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Burrow from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals take a 13-point lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
The 21-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Ready, ready. Bravo 80. Ready.
Looking to throw here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
McPherson to kick off for
A
Cincinnati.
quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Steelers have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well drawn up completion that nets them a first down.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. First and 10 from the 43. Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll throw it here on first. Oh, brother, it's another interception. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Now, I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Here, 11. Right it.
Burrow back to throw. He's going deep this time. And it looks great flying through the air, bro, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Lateral goes haywire. It's out. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
19 tight. Come on. Set. 70 Lion. Come 19. Set, go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught quickly on the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets everything he has up. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers chop some of the lead off before the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Get set. Done. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. Done.
On first down, here's Burrow. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
11, empty. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Taking a shot deep here. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get an interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
60 back. Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Alert.
Mitchell up the middle. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
17.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. Right.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a man right side. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
11, 11.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 32.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Past the 35. 20. 15. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here's a design run. He's out in the clear. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
And just in case his offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10 from the 43. Working now from the gun. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Another throw here on second down. Complete out to the right. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Go!
Now run with Warren. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First and 10 from the 43. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd and short.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
60 Bison, 60 come 19, come 19. Ready, ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Running it now out of the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had in it. That's complete inside the 35. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Steelers 17. McPherson to kick
Here's
off.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, give me a D.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. Back blitz. 70 Ranger, 70, go!
Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Hauled in left side. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. Second down coming up. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Back to throw now. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Third and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cut.
Motion man sent left.
Right 80. Cut.
They give here to the motion man. Running in the red zone. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead.
Steelers 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
This will end up as a touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's complete right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. They go play action on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line.
That's another Steelers 1st down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You got motion man. You got motion man right there. Get up.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
It's second and 21 at the Bengals' 34-yard line.
Check go.
They're going play action. That one gonna go against the D. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. From the red zone now. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this third quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, Trap 60. Ready?
Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided.
Kid, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will trail by 25.
Steelers 24.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's get set. 11, mighty. White 80. Whitey's hot. 11.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Dragon 60. Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Offense to the line fast.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Behind the line, he lost that football. Now the Bengals have it. The 50. He's at the 30. The 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bengals keep running away with this. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Wilson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Huh.
Throwing off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Working quickly here.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut, hut.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Brought in right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. The gain of 15 there. And the Steelers have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Let's go.
Throwing now off the play action. Taking a deep shot here. And oh, he got it! Interception! DJ Turner comes up with it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Here we go. 12. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him.
Here we go. 180. Legs hot.
On first down, here's Burrow. Right side cut by Higgins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 on a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
They'll run here on first down. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Right 80. 11.
Back to the well again. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
11. Here we go. 11. Right 80. 11. Stop.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This a 54-yarder. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow trying on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trying to do some window dressing. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down.
19 Tiger. Do it.
Throwing from the gun here. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set up. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Cougar 19. Movement. Ready.
Desperation time here. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
21 yards.
So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4th.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set. 60 Maverick. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
He's going to throw it again. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Steelers making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers will trail by 25.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bengals
12, 12, 12. Here we go. 12. Hey, can. 12, 12, 12. 11, MT, Tate.
They're going to pass it here. Finds his man over the middle. Hits some space around midfield. Keeps himself upright. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready, shot. Shot.
Here's a design run. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott.